My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to XCOM 2, where we've named another soldier in the interstitial period between the last one and this one. We've got Jean Ottosor, previously Ruben Peterson, now named Glance, as in, at a quick glance, at a quick shot, at a quick kill. It's good for a gunslinger, it's good for a sniper. I like it a lot. Of course, we only have 5 people available, so we do need to recruit a new person. Who are we gonna take? Pretty much just looking at the shape of the face and deciding from there. I actually really like Julia Guterres? I cannot pronounce that. There's no one from Hungary, so I unfortunately can't pick up a Hungarian. Alright then, we'll take Julia. Julia, let's pronounce it in that way rather than being the shopkeep from the first Dark Souls, who says, "Oh, Julia," after you kill him. That's a deep pull of a reference, I understand. I apologize about it. Alright, let's go. We want to either get Lucy Duff, West Africa. Now, this is difficult, and it's for an engineer. I kind of want it. It is a hidden event as well. This event is kind of bad. This event is pretty bad. This one could be way worse. And also it's difficult, and it's for an engineer.
West African sector.
Also, it's defend the device, so it's not going to be a timed mission, which means I actually have a way better chance of finishing it. Huh? Oh, you can all equip a new thing. Okay. If you can all equip new things, it's time to go crazy and get some new things to equip on people. Alright then. What has happened? I've accidentally let the Avatar project continue.
Commander, the aliens continue.
Excuse me. I was trying to go on a mission, actually.
We'll need to move fast.
Speaking of moving fast. Wait, what? Someone just recovered from their wounds. That's actually going to be really good. Now I have a choice. Okay, Heather Bradley, yes. Let's see if I can take possibly a ranger on this mission rather than the rookie. I can take a grenadier, Andre Roux. I am going to probably need a second grenadier. Alright then, it is a difficult mission. We'll take you. Okay, 9 health. You ought to have similarly 9 health, right? No, 8 health. Interesting. What do you have? 6 health? What? Okay, specialist. You are also going to be taking a nanoscale vest. Ah, right, you are very low level. Okay, anyone that is lower level ought to be taking a vest of some kind. Rue, you can take a battle scanner. You'll probably be up relatively close to the front lines. Fianowski, you can take a nanoscale vest. Actually, I can't let you get hit on this mission anyway to try and prevent you from getting shaken. So you'll take the Mimic Beacon instead. And then, I guess second nanoscale vest will go on Rift. But you're my healer. Yeah, you're my healer. I have to actually give it to you. I'm pretty certain that Rift is the unit that I've given all of the healing gremlin skills to. Yeah, you are. Okay. So you have to take a med kit, which means you will be taking a nanoscale vest. And then we'll be launching our mission. Okay, let's go. Did I take no flashbangs? Did I take 0 flashbangs on this mission? I have a bad feeling that I took 0 flashbangs on this mission.
Menace ready to deploy.
Hang on.
Sky Ranger recall confirmed.
Let's see. I don't want to go on the mission with no flashbangs. Yeah, no flashbangs available. Okay, let's make all utility items available and work from there. Okay, max of 1 grenade per soldier. So both the grenadiers are going to have 1 flashbang instead of the grenade they have. And that works. Now I feel a lot better about this mission. Let's confirm it. Let's go. Whew.
In position.
Yes, begin the mission. I'm very glad they gave me that extra step to back out just in case.
A hacker working for the Resistance installed a data tap along the Advent network in this area, and the data they're retrieving is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Recon suggests the aliens are already moving to destroy the device. That data is too valuable to lose, so we're moving in to secure the area, eliminate all hostile contacts, and protect that gear.
Don't mind if I do, let's go. So we've got double sniper, double specialist, double grenadier. And we're even starting on top of a building. Good goddamn.
To destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device.
Also got concealment. Okay, it's time to take our snipers up as far as they can be taken.
Das lasse ich mir nicht zweimal sagen. Short.
Let's try and get all of you to go up as far as you can without being spotted as well.
Roger that.
Move, move, move.
Accidentally moved my other sniper back up again. Whoops. Okay, that's not a super powerful shot. That looks like it's coming from an Advent trooper. Okay, glance. Make your way up. You've seen them, but can they see you? That's the important thing. No, they cannot. Excellent.
Confirmed.
Okay, two spaces between. Two spaces between. Let's try and respect that as we continue.
Bestätigt.
Except for the people that are obviously going to be deploying down onto the ground as soon as possible. If we get any grenades thrown at us, we're going to be really sad about this. Let me just say that much. That's obvious.
Rolling.
Okay.
I'm on it.
We're just going to have some people overwatch,
I'm on it.
just in case. Okay, we haven't been spotted yet. It's definitely not this troop that's taking shots at the device yet. Okay. So we know where two pods are. Jean, you're probably going to open up the battle. I also kind of want to leave Andre Roux. What are you ready to hack? That. Not a certain...
Scanning.
Not a huge fan, actually. Daria, you can overwatch. Hang on. Skill. Now, skill... I kind of want you to actually open this up if you had shots on everyone, but you don't. Because that would be a really good face-off. Alright. Kato, fine. Okay, Encore, you're also going to set that up. Now, let's have a quick hands against the Viper. Definitely the most threatening target there. Good work, Lance. That'll reveal our positioning, and they'll scramble for defense points, triggering a bunch of overwatches at the same time. Looks like everyone triggered an overwatch here. Very nice, immediately killed on a bunch of these. Holy shit, the whole squad went down immediately.
What did you expect? One down, thousands to go.
Very well done. God damn, I was expecting that skill and glance were gonna have to take extra shots here, but that seems entirely unfounded of a worry. Okay, Daria, move down. If they're in this church, by the way, we are already screwed. I made horrible mistakes if they are in that church.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay, we are giving up some height advantages here, so that I can actually advance. But I do have a kind of timer. Andre Roux, go down here. You're going to be picking up the pieces, if at all possible.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Je couvre la zone.
Rift. Rift, I mean, there's no huge reason that you don't want to at least check what you can do with the gamble here. Come on and hack. Score is 65. Gain control of a random enemy unit. Actually, even if we fail and the enemy groups are alerted to our position, I'm happy about that. I want them to come after me. Oh, we could have gotten this one. Okay, we get to gain control of a random enemy unit for 2 turns. I'm assuming this is inclusive of this current turn.
Within.
Perfect, we got a nice little mind control here. Have one of them shoot the other. Oh, wow. Looks like that's actually popped the squad. That's a shame. I could have set up more Overwatches here if I had have known. Are you going to take a shot against the Stun Lancer? That would be an interesting world to live in. Okay, Advanced Trooper, we actually have a flanking shot against. For stupid reasons, but we do have it, so we will take it. I apparently don't get to act with my mind-controlled unit this turn. Which doesn't really make sense to me, but okay. We do have enough other units on Overwatch that if something horrible happens, we can just use them. At the very least, it looks like they're not focused on that part of the map anymore. They're not focused on killing the objective. They're too focused on me. And by me, of course, I mean a unit that is now burning. Okay, can I take control? Perfect. You have a 53 flanking. Apparently, I can't use your stun lance. Okay, apparently I cannot use your stun lance whatsoever. That is quite annoying. So I'll trigger the Overwatch, which misses me. It doesn't matter if I take this kill right now, which I'm hoping to do. 65. Alright, go for it. Thank you. Because this Stun Lancer unit is going to burn to death. So really don't have to mind. Encore, you'd best go over here and pick this up. What have we got? Illyrium Core. Had to imagine that was probably going to be it.
Asset secure. On
But
Overwatch.
as soon as I start putting research into psionics, I imagine that's also going to be a very important thing to have.
Heading out.
No one can take a shot against me from here.
Overwatch.
So if they want to get into line of sight, they are going to have to trigger a few Overwatches.
Come get some.
I don't need to take that shot.
Vigilos.
Rifts, may as well move as forward as you can. Which appears to be here.
10-4.
Please tell me that as a single movement. Evidently not. My bad. Okay, unit is still mind controlled. However, they are going to die to their burns. Are they not? So you had to move and reload. You die to your burns, as expected. The hell? Okay, what must have happened is when I triggered the Overwatch shot with the Stun Lancer, the shot went all the way down here and hit this. Because I don't think another troop has spawned back there. I had sight of there, and there is no introduction so far from the mechanic of someone spawning without a reinforcement thing being alerted to us.
Rolling.
Okay, now I have a shot. And it's 57. It's not bad, but I can open up the wall a little here. Really, I can't destroy that door. Okay, I can't open up the wall a little. Fine, let's take our coin flip shots. That's a bad coin flip.
I'll get him next time.
Sadly, I don't have a ranger to guarantee any kills like this.
Roger that.
Okay, you should have a good angle bonus here. Huh. Nope. No good angle. Well, that is sad. I think you might want to run aid protocol on Daria Vinowski, though. Actually, you'll do that after the sniper takes... Sorry, the snipers, plural, take their shots, just in case the snipers actually just take the enemy out. Like that. Okay, there is definitely someone else on this map.
Sure thing.
We just have to find out where.
I'm going.
Probably in the back of that building, I'd have to assume. That said, my best bet is still trying to lure them out of the building rather than fighting them on their own turf. Yep. Gonna be a shot from here. Okay, you can reload for this turn. Can anyone make an advancement that will actually possibly trigger? No. Rift, you could.
I hope it's worth it.
I hope it's worth it too.
We're close.
Rift, have you seen anything?
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
That's a no on the having seen anything. Alright then. I didn't want to have to do this, but that's a mimic beacon. Shit. Guess that's why I didn't want to have to do it. Fuck. My goal, as it stood, was to throw a holographic decoy. Not a holographic decoy, sorry, the battle scanner in.
Rolling.
We'll have our snipers still Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
Scanning. Come get some.
They're only taking 3 damage per turn against it. It still has an absolute shitload of health. Oh, 4 damage per turn. Well, now I'm threatened. I'm not threatened. Okay.
Heading to that location.
Let's have Daria move up. Yay, we've discovered the pod. Unfortunately, unless we immediately retreat, it looks like we'll have to fight them on their own terms here. Oh, yo, they ran out of the building? Really? Alright, snipers. Do your work. 63. 63? Excuse me? Okay, let's see how we were actually planning on doing this. I could have a flanking... No, I can't have a flanking shot on you. You'll still be half protected from this side. It's kind of shitty. Sorry, just had to mute the microphone for a second while I sneezed. Okay. How about opening this area with a grenade? So anyone particularly useless and in that area with a grenade? You are more useless than most. That seems good to me.
Frag out.
3 damage against Sectoid. Opens up a flank against it for an 85% chance for a kill. But more what I was looking at was having Ricardo move around the side, open this door for a free action, and then take his own flanking shot here. Perfect. 84 for the kill. I hate you and always have hated you, Ricardo.
Adjusting sights.
Alright, Daria, you take the kill then. With a shot like that, we didn't need the grenade.
Target eliminated.
Okay.
On my way.
Move here. Suppress the Viper. While We take some shots against it. Probably didn't need to suppress it if I was doing this, but again, I will remind you, I am very dumb. Also, I'm actually holo-targeting it, so with the suppression, I've been increasing the aim of both of the snipers. They previously had 50-50s on that shot, but then they had coin flips. Sorry, they previously had 50-50s, and then they had 70s. So, that's pretty good.
My position's been compromised.
Yeah, it has. But if this guy is going to try and resurrect someone, he's going to have a bad time. Oh, look at this guy. He's about to have a really bad time. Bring back the Advent Captain. I still don't have a Skulljack. Although I imagine that would count as a side zombie, not as an Advent Captain. Whoa, destroying that building. A little bit risky. Okay, fire this, because you've got holo targeting anyway. So if I miss, it's still good.
Adjusting sights. Toss me some ammo.
Sorry? Is it not still good if I miss? Oh god, Andre Roux is the one with holo. Excuse me while I viciously facepalm. Okay. We'll suppress you. There's our holo targeting activated.
Suppressing target.
Now we'll take our 68 for the match end. Not yet. We definitely tried though. Good sniper. Pretty sniper. Oh, your hair is just in a perfect comb. Very nice. That ought to be the end of the mission, I feel. Yes? The game agrees. Difficult mission, my ass.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
0 soldiers wounded, 0 soldiers killed. I wonder if Vinowski is no longer shaken. I did forget to specifically have her take a kill. I believe the snipers took almost all of it. Yeah, Vinowski made the most attacks, but I don't remember... Wait, hang on, no, she did kill a target. Vinowski did kill a target. It was the sectoid that was... The cover of them was blown up. Okay, she should be unshaken. Okay.
I'm glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
Okay, you will take suppression, because it's just good. You will take combat protocol, because I already have, like, 1 with medical, and I always feel bad that I don't have combat protocol.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations.
So we prevented a major breakthrough in the Avatar project, which would have added 2 more pips into the Avatar project and made it basically impossible for me to prevent. Let's not do that right now. What I need to do now is the Black Site mission. I need to do my first Black Site mission, then I need to focus on getting my comms up, getting some intel, and making contact with newer areas. Ooh. 3 weeks until the next alien facility construction. Okay, that's not so bad.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Yeah, we will have them working on that. Okay, resistance comms still not up, but unfortunately I can't put more people into the building of that. Now, Advanced Warfare Center is... I think we have 1 person injured at the moment. Let's check it. And they're only lightly wounded, and they'll only be lightly wounded for a day. Okay, we can take Rob Burton out of here. And then we can send him to help with the clearing of the alien machinery in this area. Okay, what are we researching? Illyrium, it looks like at the moment. Not bad. Not bad. The problem is, I know I want to go immediately to this mission, so there's no reason for me to really stall, except for the fact that I would like to get my ranger back.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go over to this area. Okay, is my ranger back yet? It didn't give me a message, but really? They're still wounded, apparently. Okay, maybe it's going to take 2 full days for them to come back. Alien debris is being cleared. Okay, let's view that room. Do I want to go and clear more alien debris, try and get myself more resources, or try and actually build some things to use? Got a resistance comms already there. I think I ought to start building workshops. Actually, the proving ground is going to be pretty important for counteracting the opponents. Alright, let's build the proving ground.
Construction initiated.
Okay, I forgot to staff an engineer. Let's immediately do that. Excuse me. Can I staff an engineer, actually? Let's just go to this one. No, maybe that's only in the build facilities, so I actually have to go out, click in. There we go. Now I can staff an engineer. Problem with this is that I am also going to have one other person available. God, sleeping between these screens is just really laborious. And I'm going to have them start excavating this. Perfect. Looks pretty good to me. My soldier is back in business. So next episode we are going to be taking on our first Black Site mission in West Africa. Then we are going to be focusing on trying to expand our reach so we can go to the other alien facilities. And, of course, after that, we're going to win the game and we will crown the champion of the universe. Almost certainly going to be Flash. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself and we'll see you next time.